This video is designed to help you navigate and operate CSZ's EZT570i touchscreen controller. CSZ's EZT570i controller offers the latest in test chamber programming. This controller now includes more user-friendly features for greater flexibility and security, data logging, and enhanced communications with anytime, anywhere access. The menu bar is used to navigate through the screens. The main display area shows the information for the menu items selected. The EZT570i includes online help screens and voice-assisted help in English, Spanish, French, and simplified Chinese. The voice-assisted default is set up to English. To set up voice assistance, first select Log On System from the Security menu and log in with the username and password in the Security section of the user's manual. The voice-assisted help may be set up by selecting System Setup from the Setup menu and selecting System Maintenance. Select Yes to put the chamber in an offline condition. Select Help/Voice Assistance from the Setup menu. From this screen, you can turn audio on or off and select the desired language. Volume may be adjusted for desired listening level. Audio may be played back by selecting Play Help from the Help menu on any screen. Connect headphones or amplified speakers to the audio jack of the EZT570i to hear the audio help files. To return to the main menu, select Main Setup from the Screen's drop-down menu, and then Main View from the Screen's drop-down menu. The controller default view is the single-loop view screen for temperature, which displays upon startup. In the lower right corner of the screen, there are two icons. Pressing the light icon will turn the interior chamber light on and off. Pressing the printer icon will print a snapshot of the screen you are on. This printer option will also print audit trail and alarm files in list format for easy viewing. The EZT570i is configured to print to an HP 6540 color printer connected to the controller's USB port. Other printers may be used, but they must support the auto scale function in order to properly print the screens to the full size of the paper. The left and right arrow buttons are used to scroll between the available loop screens. The loop screen displays the PV for process variable, SP for set point, and % symbol for % output for each loop available in the system. The right portion of the screen displays the event status along with the status of any applicable alarms. For manual operation, you can adjust the set point by touching the numeric set point value. Using the keypad, enter the desired set point and then touch the Done button. You also have the option of monitoring and adjusting set points from the Dual Loop or All Loops view screens, which are available from the Views menu. The One-Touch Tune makes it easy to tune the chamber to your product and performance needs. To initiate a tune, run the chamber at ambient test conditions and press the AT or Auto Tune button on the single loop display screen for the desired parameter. In this example, we are tuning temperature. The AT button will remain green during the tuning procedure. This provides an efficient and easy way to adjust your chamber's performance to varying product configurations or types of loads within the chamber. To turn the chamber and other options on and off, select System Event Control from the main View menu. Select User State next to the event to turn it on or off. The event names correspond to the chamber and different options the chamber may have. Press the Update button to set the new event status. Note that the events will not turn on or off until the Update button is pressed. In order to run the chamber in profile mode, you must first create your profile. Next, we will review how to enter a profile. Select Profile Entry from the Profiles pull-down menu. To create a new profile, select New Profile from the Edit pull-down menu. To begin, enter the total number of steps for your profile. If you are unsure of the exact number of steps that are required, you can set the number for more than are needed. Please be sure to set the total number of steps to the proper number when you have completed the profile. The number of steps available is from 1 to 99. For each step, you must enter the events, set points, and step time. In order for the chamber to run during the profile, the chamber event must be turned on for each step. To turn on the chamber event and any other options you may require, place a check mark in the checkbox for each event that is to be on in the step. If the step requires guaranteed soak or a wait for condition, set the appropriate values by selecting the Guarantee Soak Events or Wait for Events from the drop-down menu. Next, enter the time and set points for the step. Enter the temperature, humidity, or product set points by selecting the appropriate entry box. Set the step time in hours, minutes, and seconds. A step of 1 second is allowed in order to do an immediate set point change rather than a timed set point ramp. When finished, select Save Profile from the Edit menu. Enter the profile name and press Done. If you would like to program the profile to auto-start on a specific day or time, select Profile Auto-Start from the Screens menu. Auto-Start may be programmed by day or date. If you select Auto-Start by day, you need to enter the day of the week you wish the profile to begin, which is 0 to 6 for Sunday through Saturday. For Monday, you would enter a value of 1. Then enter the time you wish the profile to start in hours and minutes. The time is set up in 24 hours clock format. If you select Auto Start by Date, you just enter the date you wish the profile to begin. The Auto Start settings are saved with the profile. To start your profile, select Run Profile from the Run menu. Select the step number that you would like the profile to begin on and press the Start button. You will be automatically directed to the Profile Status View screen in order to observe the operation of the profile. Once a profile is running, you have the ability to hold, resume, and stop the profile. To hold the profile at its current point, select Hold from the Run menu. To resume a profile that is in hold, select Resume from the Run menu. The profile will resume operation from its current point. The Stop Profile selection stops the profile, but leaves the set points and events at their current values. This allows you to stop a profile and enter manual operation. The Stop Profile or All Off selection stops the profile and turns all events off, which also turns off the chamber. The EZT570i provides different graphical views for monitoring your chamber's operation. Selecting Loop Monitor Trends from the View menu displays a real-time graph for each loop. You can set the trend to display the different parameters for the loop, as well as the time duration of the graph by clicking on the Setup Trend button. All trend displays provide a unique drag and zoom feature, allowing you to zoom into a specific point on the graph by touching and dragging your finger across the screen on the area you want to expand. To return to the default view, touch the axis to zoom normal or zoom out to the previous zoom setting. You can also print a snapshot of the trend by pressing the printer icon. Next, we will show you how to silence and clear any chamber alarms that should occur. If an abnormal operating condition occurs, an alarm is generated and the screen background color will turn from blue to red, and the audible alarm will sound. To view and silence alarms, select Alarm Monitor View from the main Views menu. The Alarm Monitor screen displays any current and/or previously silenced alarms. Press the Silence button to silence the alarm. The screen will then return to blue. If the alarm condition has cleared, the chamber will restart. The chamber will not restart until all alarms have been silenced and the alarm condition has cleared. To troubleshoot the alarm, highlight the alarm and select Show or Play Help from the Help menu. If multiple alarms are present, press the Clear button. This will remove all alarms from the screen that have cleared. If the alarm condition still exists, the alarm will not be cleared from the screen. All alarms are logged into an alarm file which is saved each day. If no alarms occurred for a particular day, then no file will be present. To view the alarm history for a particular day, select Alarm History View from the Views menu. Press the Open File button and select the alarm file to view. All alarms for that day will be listed according to the date and timestamp for the alarm. To print the list of alarms, press the printer icon and a list will be printed to the HP 6540 printer. To email an alarm history file, press the envelope icon and the file will be sent to the email addresses configured in the email setup screen. To view operational status alerts, select System Status Monitor from the Views menu. Common alerts are low water reservoir, RH temperature disable, which indicates that the humidity system has been disabled due to the chamber temperature being outside of the allowable operational limits, and high or low RH dew point limits, which indicate that the chamber is operating at its minimum or maximum humidity limitations. Non-critical alarms, such as these that require operator attention, will be indicated by an intermittent beeping of the chamber's audible alarm. This alert can be silenced through the use of the Silence button. With the new EZT570i, email or text phone alarm notification messages may be automatically sent when an alarm occurs. Files may be emailed directly to those addresses configured in the EZT570i email setup screen. To configure email addresses, select System Setup from the Setup menu. Then select Email Settings from the Email menu. Enter name, email, SMS address, and select the email alarm or SMS alarm checkboxes to set up automatic email or text alarm notifications. The EZT570i is equipped with a powerful security module that allows you to set up security levels for different users. The EZT570i is shipped from the factory with security enabled to prevent changes to critical system settings. Note that in order to access the security options, you will first need to log on to the system. See the Security section of the manual for the default user ID and password. To set up security, select Setup from the Security menu. The Add User tab provides the ability to add up to 30 users to the system. Select from Operator, Supervisor, or Administrator security levels. The Users tab provides the administrator the ability to view information on each user entered into the system. Password information is not available. The user can be deleted from this tab, and the password for each user can also be changed from this area. The User Rights tab provides the administrator the ability to assign rights to each user level. The Security Options tab provides the administrator with the ability to set the global security options such as enabling or disabling security. Please note, you must have at least one user with administrator access and the Access Security Right option enabled in order to turn on security. If security is enabled, users must log on to the system. To log on to the system, select Log On System from the Security menu and enter the user ID, and password. To log off, select Log Off System from the Security menu. To view all audit trail files stored in memory, select View Audit Trail from the Security menu. Press the Open Audit Trail button and select the desired audit trail file and press the Open button. Audit trail files are saved each day. If there was no activity for a given day, then there will not be an alarm file. Audit trail files may also be printed by pressing the printer icon. To email an audit trail file, press the envelope icon and the file will be sent to the email addresses configured in the email setup screen. To identify the user currently logged onto the system, select View Current User from the Security menu. Next, we will discuss the data logging features of the EZT570i. The EZT570i logging features are accessed from the Log menu. The logging ability of the EZT570i provides an easy-to-use and convenient method to obtain electronic data without the need for additional equipment. To set up data logging, select Data Logger from the Log menu. Next, select Points for Logging from the Data Logging menu. This screen allows you to select any of the available points in the system to log to a file. The Select All and Clear All buttons provide a quick way to select or deselect all points in the system. The Log On Startup selection will automatically turn on data logging from the initial power-up of the chamber and will run continuously. The Log On profile runs only logs when the profile is running. When selections are completed, press the Accept button. To start or stop data logging manually, select Start/Stop Logging from the Log menu. From this screen, you can turn data logging on or off, select how many days you would like saved in the individual data log file, or manually set up your log interval. Data log files may also be saved with a specific file name, batch number, and lot number for your convenience. The default setting saves the data files by date and timestamp. Operator events and digital signatures may also be added to data files and viewed by opening historical data files. Digital signatures can also be verified to assure that the data file has not been tampered with. These functions may be accessed from the Edit menu. Data files may be automatically backed up to a designated FTP server and/or erased from internal storage. To access, select FTP/WAN Setup from the Edit menu. Enter the IP address of the applicable FTP site for files to be stored. Enter the username and password that the FTP site requires. Enter the directory where the data files are to be stored on the FTP site. Check the applicable boxes for auto backup or to delete files from internal storage after transfer. Historical files are stored on the internal compact flash memory of the EZT570i. All files can be opened and viewed on a historical trend graph. The Data Logging Edit menu provides three options for handling stored historical files. The Open History file opens a history file for review. The Delete History file allows the user to delete the currently loaded history file. The File Utilities allows the user to copy files to a USB memory stick from internal storage or copy and delete files. To view a historical data file, select Open History File from the Edit menu. Select the desired file you wish to view, then select History View Channel Setup in order to select which points from the log file that you wish to view in the plot. If you want to plot all points, press the Add All button. Once the selections have been made, select View History Plot from the Data Logging menu. The EZT570i will open up a trend graph and plot the selected channels. When you are done viewing the file, press the Done button to return to the main Data Logging menu. The History Plot utilizes the drag and zoom feature like the loop trends. To zoom into a particular section, touch the screen and drag your finger across the screen to make a window around the particular area of interest. To return to the full plot, touch either the X or Y axis and select Zoom Normal. When done viewing the file, press the Done button and return to the main Data Logging menu. You can also copy or erase profile, alarm, audit trail, and data files from the internal compact flash card. To access, insert the USB memory stick to the USB port under the EZT570i controller and select File Utilities from the Edit menu. To copy files to the USB memory stick, select the Export File Type from the drop-down menu. Then select the Copy Files button. To copy files to USB memory stick and then erase files from internal compact flash, select the Export File Type from the drop-down menu, then select the Copy/Delete Files button. Once profile files are copied to the USB memory stick, it can be inserted into another chamber's USB port and imported by selecting the Import Profiles button. This allows you to set up all profiles on one system and easily copy them to another chamber. The Advanced Utilities screen provides the ability to copy and delete individual files. To access the Advanced Utilities, click on the Show Advanced button. Select the type of file to export from the Select Export Type drop-down menu, highlight the file, and click the Add button. Then, click on the Copy Files or Copy/Delete Files button. This chamber supports both RS-232 or RS-485 as standard with optional IEE Interface. The EZT570i uses Modbus RTU protocol. For information on setting up communications, please refer to the EZT570i controller manual. With the new EZT570i, users may activate Ethernet to monitor the chamber using a web browser or monitor and control the chamber from a PC using a VNC server viewer, which displays the EZT570i graphic interface directly on the PC screen, as if controlling directly from the chamber. To connect the EZT570i to a network, just connect the EZT's Ethernet port to your network using a standard Cat5 cable connection. Note that once the connection is made, you must cycle power to the chamber in order for the network server to assign an IP address. The assigned IP address may be used to access the EZT570i. To obtain the correct IP address, select System Setup from the Setup menu. Then select Web Server/Modbus/VNC from the Setup menu. Turn the web server and VNC server on, save settings, and write down the IP address. To monitor from a web browser, type in ftp:// followed by the IP address and EZT.html suffix. To monitor and control using the VNC server, download the free version from www.realvnc.com. For system security, be sure to contact your network administrator prior to using any VNC server. Once installed, run the VNC viewer. Enter the IP address for the EZT570i into the server field and click OK. The chamber may now be controlled using the EZT570i display on the desktop computer. Multiple instances of the viewer may also be used with a different IP address obtained from other EZT570i chamber controllers, allowing for control of multiple chambers from your desktop. Please be sure to refer to the EZT570i User's Manual for additional details. Chambers may also be monitored and controlled through handheld PDA devices for remote access to test equipment through wireless internet. This concludes the introduction of how to navigate and use the common functions of the CSZ EZT570i controller. We hope this video has been helpful in introducing you to the EZT570i. If any part of this video is unclear or you still have questions, please refer to the manual, which contains additional details on the controller functions. You may also contact your local CSZ sales or service representative.